Hello everyone, my name is PurpleQueen 3, and here we are playing Harmony, the Fall of Reverie. Let's get started. I'm going to try and sound more confident in this one. My head is buzzing with thoughts. Now what? Okay. Whatever's brewing here, it's big. Bigger than my mother disappearing. I step closer to the heart of reverie. His blue flames don't seem to burn.
Hey, you still here?
I turn around. Bliss is standing right in front of me.
Didn't mean to scare you. Sorry.
There's more to it than she's ready to share. I can sense it.
This is a lot. Are you real? Is any of this real? Or am I having some sort of waking nightmare?
First, thanks. Nightmare indeed. Second, it's very real, Sprout.
I just need a minute.
It's okay. Really, we're really impressed by everything you've done so far. Soon, you'll be able to see even further on the Augury.
How far ahead?
Depends on your choices, on who you side with, on what happens. I can tell you don't exactly trust me, even if I can't read your mind anymore.
You mentioned my mother. As soon as I stepped into all this, you knew. And you wanted me to find her. What's going on with her? Do you know Ashila?
Can Aspirations breathe? Because if so, Bliss just took the biggest gulp of air ever.
Ursula was here before, in your shoes, in this place, wearing this necklace. And she tried to do everything you've been doing today, and...
She failed.
She wasn't the right person. Why? I can't tell you directly.
For every mystery solved, 2 secrets are added.
Whatever happened, it broke us. It almost ruined Reverie. And we forgot. Our minds, our bodies were twisted and erased.
I turn away from Bliss. A minute. I just need a minute. Today's been a string of stolen minutes. Wild concepts, shocking discoveries.
We need your help. And you need ours. There's an aspiration called truth. They know a lot. I mean, of course. If you could find a way to save them, it would mean the world to us. I know it's unfair to ask you to go out there without any more information.
It'll be okay. I understand the stakes. And I'll do my best.
I gave her a tentative smile. I need to get back to Nora, meet with Laszlo, search for my mother and this truth. No time to lose. Select a past node to display an overview of its content. The game is saved automatically after each node played. You can still restart a chapter from the start as long as it has not been completed. Okay? This option is available from the pause menu. Alright, Act Overview. This is the Act Overview. It appears when reacting the End of chapter. An act is composed of several chapters, each having its own objectives. The act overview is a simplified vision of all the chapters composing an act. This is the objective you have just completed by helping Nora make a decision about her future. It is now part of your ongoing journey towards the main pivot points of the story. An outcome represents the conclusion of great events of the future. They are unlocked by the crystals you collect throughout the chapters. At the end of a chapter, all crystals you have collected are automatically transferred to the outcomes. Unlocking an outcome generally requires a large number of crystals. At the end of an act, you will have to pick an outcome. Next chapter, on the augural, you can press that key at any time to access the act overview. Do not hesitate to check it regularly and see your progress towards the outcome you are aiming for. Close this tutorial and use the left mouse click on this node to start the next chapter. Act 1, Chapter 1. All hushed and still within the house. Yep. Don't know why I clicked on that. Familiar face, foreign emotion. Laszlo is expecting me, maybe more than anyone else. Revealed 2 notes. The eye symbol means that the node will trigger a revelation. Revelations unveil nodes still invisible to Polly on the augural. See the links extending from the icon? Yeah. They point to the nodes that will be revealed. CMS Creek. It's pretty. I look up at the sky, the clouds floating by, obscuring the newly revealed stars. Familiar but unknowable. Beautiful but ever-changing.
I came out here for like 2 hours last week.
I believe it.
They suck you in, don't they? Especially when the sea is calm and you can see them reflected down there.
I look over at her, neck craned upwards, a half smile on her lips. She seems calmer. I'm glad.
All right. Time to rip off the bandage. Let's go see Laszlo.
I'll be at your side.
I know you will.
She lowers her gaze from the heavens to look me in the eye.
You haven't seen him the last few days? Full on denial. It's killing me to see him like this.
Sounds rough. But we'll find a way, right? Even if we have to outdrink him with his own imported beers.
That wins me another smile, clearer this
They are
time.
so expensive. And I'm broke, just so you know.
We walk through the streets of our childhood, laughter bouncing off the old familiar walls. We chat as we go. We're sad that one store closed, amazed that another has managed to stay open. We laughed, a godsend considering the circumstances. But the further we walk, the worse the flickers get. Dawn's estuary. Images of other places, impossible places, reverie. Birds flutter about my head, phasing in and out of reality, and a kindly voice calls my name. And then he's there, in front of me.
Greetings. Oh, did I startle you?
Where am I? Who are you? Another aspiration?
Exactly. I'm Bond. My siblings keep forgetting about me. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No. That's really sad.
No. I guess I'm getting used to it. I feel at home, somehow.
Naturally. My path is one of community, friendship, and empathy. My mangrove forest is a place of warmth and safety. And I am an excellent host. The journey before you, Harmony, is one with many roads and even more destinations. I am here to guide you towards those that lead to understanding, not conflict.
I know this won't be as simple as that, unfortunately.
Oh, you mean your mother. I know you will find a way to see eye to eye with her.
Bad chance, but sure. Let's pretend that's even remotely possible.
I don't wish to keep you. Before you go, I have but one piece of advice. Remain mindful of others. Then your journey may be one of discovery, not destruction.
Laszlo's bar. Before I can reply to this newest aspiration, I blink, and I'm back on Atina.
Turns out he wasn't even talking to me. Can you believe it? What an idiot. Well, we're here.
She's right. Laszlo's bar. I give her a reassuring nudge, and we head to the counter. The place hasn't changed at all, except it's a little messier. A lot messier, in fact. But the rest, the ramshackle seating, the sticky counter, the rumble of the tram line overhead. This place always felt like a second home to me. And their tending bar.
You're here. I'm so glad you're finally here.
Laszlo. He leaves the counter and comes over. Before I can react, he's grabbed me in a bear hug. My phone jams up into my ribs and I force a smile.
My word, it's good to see you, Polly. You look like a strong breeze would knock you over. Are you eating? Here, look, I've got snacks behind the bar.
Nora rolls her eyes. She wasn't wrong. His smile is too wide. His voice a bit too loud. Laszlo's a jolly fellow, but this is a bit too jolly for the situation. Why? Several objective nodes have been revealed. It will be impossible to gather the crystals required to complete both objectives. You will have to make a decision. Will you follow Bliss's path or Bond's instead? Obviously, I'm gonna follow Bond. Bond, a family tree is a fragile thing. Be careful how you handle it, Harmony. Bliss, you haven't seen each other for ages. Take it easy. Serious stuff can wait. Laszlo bustles off to grab some unneeded snacks, sending an errant beer bottle skidding across the cobbles.
What's up with him?
He's been like this ever since Ursula disappeared. It's unbearable. He pretends everything's fine, like she's gonna waltz through the door any minute. Whenever I bring it up, he gets angry. So, I stopped. He has his own way of showing his feelings, I guess.
Okay. Cheers and worries. Some things afoot with Laszlo, something besides Ursula's disappearance. With Laszlo fussing about behind the counter, Nora smiles and goes over to chat with some regulars. There are a few faces I recognize, names bubbling up from the fog of forgotten memory. Laszlo's friends. They look older, shrunken almost. Snippets of conversation drift my way. He's not been the same these last few days. What's wrong with him? I turn my head away. I don't need to hear anymore. They're worried too. I need to do something. This is an inevitable node. You have no choice but to play this type of node when it becomes available. Laszlo is a pro at avoiding serious subjects, no choice but to listen to him for now. I try to strike up a conversation with him, but he immediately launches into a discussion of Alma's politics and the price of important beer. I let him do the talking. It feels good to hear him talk about mundane things.
Did Nora tell you about the storm a while back?
I've seen pictures. How bad was it?
Bit of flooding around the island, but the walls held and the roof barely leaked at home. Nora helped board up the bar. We had a good laugh at all the drowned drones the next day. Spotted some MK folks trying to scoop them up before they floated out to sea.
Competitive drone fishing.
He smiles, and his face relaxes somehow.
The sport where nobody wins.
Take him for a walk. A helping hand. Laszlo needs support, even if he won't admit it. Why don't you show him the way? If he's too shy to talk in front of Nora, you should give him some privacy. This is going to be tough. Laszlo is open and generous, but when it comes to his feelings, not so much. It could be hard to get through to him. I wait until he's busy with a customer to talk to Nora.
Okay, here's the plan. We have to get his guard down, or he'll stay like this forever. And that's no good for anyone. So, it's time for some bar work.
What?
Just follow my lead.
I rise and walk behind the bar as confidently as I can. Nora follows close after me.
Come on, move over.
What are you two up to?
Tending bar. Judging from the state of this place, you can use all the help you can get.
Well, the place is looking a little untidy, I suppose. A bit busy, you know?
Looks like a bomb's gone off, Grandpa.
The nerves on this girl.
But he smiles. The banter's enjoyable after all.
I love you too.
The X icon means that the next node will trigger a revocation. It will block access to the other nodes forever. Select a node with a revocation to see the nodes that will be blocked. Talk about change. Maybe he can explain what he feels off about Atina. Even if he seems to avoid the place, he may have things to say. He speaks about MK if I get the bond. He speaks about Ursula. I'll just go with this one. Yeah, that way I can get it. But what about... And the community falls apart. Bring it back together, let it heal. Laszlo is hiding his emotions. You need to strengthen his bonds with the he loves. The condition I have 2 bliss crystals. The consequences is that I gain 5 crystals. How to gain. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I gotta play this my way. Yeah, I wanna know more about Ursula from him. I start to tidy up, grabbing the discarded bar rags, empty bottles, and stale-smelling glasses. Gross. Nora looks at me, confused. I jerk my head toward a pile of dirty bar mats. She starts cleaning up around the bar. I know she was hoping for another kind of family reunion, but...
Got to admit, it's a little strange. Being back here? On Atina?
Laszlo nods, but doesn't look up from the glass he's cleaning.
Funny how a place can change so much while staying the same.
Oh, absolutely.
He's nodding again, but his mind is clearly elsewhere. Every now and again he glances at Nora, concern in his eyes, or is it fear? Whatever it is, this isn't like him. Alright, speaking about MK. After a moment of silence, Laszlo places the glass on the counter and arcs his head toward the sky. The light is slowly increasing. The moon's rays are bisected by the tram line above. Breeze flutters his shirt, kiss up dust off the street.
There's change in that wind. Been a long time coming. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But you live in a place long enough, you know.
There is it. My opening's right there.
Not ridiculous. Not at all.
Ursula, she was... part of it. Something bigger, something I couldn't see. Scares me a bit, sure.
Scares him? What's going on here?
But you can't hold off change forever.
Laszlo's searching gaze drifts back towards me and softens. All at once, he looks a bit less haggard, less sleepless.
Glad you're back, Polly.
We're going to find her.
We have to. MK's pressuring us. They want the Naiads. All.
They want the land, especially.
They don't care about that old building of ours. They want to build a mall or something, I don't know.
Jesus.
We're running dry. But, well...
He shrugs, signaling the discussion is over. Then he zeroes in on his glasses again. May the sun return soon. It's been a long day, but there are still some things that need to be said. Just in case, I'm gonna... So I'm looking for the codex. baddies. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys pause and read it. I'll give you a few seconds. Yeah, instead of reading and letting my throat go dry and constantly getting water, I'm just gonna let you guys pause it and you can read it for yourselves. Okay guys, I'm afraid this is where I stop. Once again, my name is PurpleQueen 3. Changed it from Neon Hall to PurpleQueen 3. And unfortunately couldn't come up with anything else. And plus I kinda like the name. So, you know the usual. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And have a good day. Bye!